Wars do not begin with weapons. They begin with words. These are the 5 speeches that started World War II. Some promised glory and honor, others delivered only destruction and killed 70 million people. Before the first tank rolled, before the first bomb fell, before the first soldier died, these men gave these speeches and sealed the fate of the entire world. Number 5. Joseph Goebbels' speech for total war, February 1943.
Es will nicht den totalen Krieg sagen die Engländer, sondern die Kapitulation. Wollt ihr den totalen Krieg?
Germany was losing Stalingrad and 300,000 German soldiers were dead. The British were telling the world that Germany was broken, that her armies had fallen, and that the Reich no longer had the will to fight. Goebbels walked onto the stage in Berlin in front of 15,000 Germans and decided to answer them directly. Number 4. Joseph Stalin Brothers and Sisters speech, June 1941.
И должны победить немецкий захватчик. Враг не так силен, как изображают некоторые перепуганные интеллигентики. Не так страшен черт, как его малюют. Кто может отрицать, что наша Красная Армия не раз обращала в паническое бегство хваленные немецкие войска? Если судить не по хвастливым заявлениям немецких пропагандистов, а по действительному положению.
Germany had just invaded the Soviet Union operation. Barbarossa had launched the largest military invasion in human history. Stalin had disappeared for days. His generals did not know if he was dead or hiding. The Soviet Union was in chaos. Millions of soldiers were surrounded and the German army was advancing fast. Then Stalin returned and spoke directly to his people for the first time. He called them brothers and sisters. Number 3, Winston Churchill. We shall fight on the beaches.
We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
June 1940. France had just surrendered to Nazi Germany. Britain stood completely alone. The United States had not yet entered the war, and Hitler's army was sitting just across the English Channel. Churchill had been prime minister for less than a month. His generals were telling him privately that Britain could not win. But Churchill walked into Parliament and said the opposite. Number 2, Adolf Hitler, Marxism speech.
Erst mal so einen Kampfziel erhoben. Damals gelobte ich mir zum ersten Mal, als unbekannter Eiserner diesen Krieg zu beginnen und nicht zu ruhen, bis endlich diese Erscheinung aus dem deutschen Leben beseitigt sein würde.
The 1930s, Germany was a broken nation. The First World War had left the country humiliated, bankrupt, and divided. Unemployment was catastrophic, and millions of Germans had lost everything. Into that despair walked Adolf Hitler. He told them that Germany had not lost the war. It had been betrayed. He told them that Marxism was destroying everything they had built. He told them that Germany was destined for greatness. Number 1, Franklin D. Roosevelt's speech after Pearl Harbor.
The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands has caused severe damage.
December 7th, 1941. Japan had just launched a surprise attack on the American naval base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. In less than 2 hours, 2,400 Americans were dead, 19 warships were destroyed, and the entire Pacific Fleet was crippled. America had stayed out of World War II for 2 years. But the next morning, Roosevelt stood before Congress, and the entire nation was listening. Those words changed everything. Within hours, Congress declared war on Japan. 4 days later, Hitler made the decision that would seal his fate. He declared war on the United States himself. And from that moment, the outcome of World War II was no longer a question. It was only a matter of time. These 5 men never met in the same room, but their words created the deadliest conflict in human history. 70 million people died, not because of tanks or bombs, but because 5 men stood before their nations and spoke. And the world listened, but all of them understood one thing. In times of chaos, the man who controls the words controls everything. Which of these 5 speeches was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe to Hidden Reich for more untold stories of World War II.